Broughton. Favours Graham, takes it out of the ruck towards Harrison. His handball towards Newell on centre wing. Tried to kick it off the ground. Martin Hanley, his kick was smothered. Goes towards Hands again, and he might be able to pick up. No, he can't. He was had a few possessions in the first term. McBilly through the middle. Gets another kick away towards half forward. Hall leads in the race to the ball against Simmons. Picks it up, gets around, wheels around 45 metres out. Terrible kick though. Coming back towards Backley. Got the handball away to McAuliffe. His hand's knocked off. Hall's there. Handley's there as well. Pack develops 35 metres out from the Belmont Lions goal. And the umpire will come in and ball it up.
Tommy Hall tried a little bit too cute, Laurie. It was a dry weather kick. You can't do that.
No.
So ball up deep into the Lions attack. Carr gets it down. Sean Wells kick off the ground. Goes towards Sean Wells again, who gets it away to Broughton, the big man at half back. He takes the mark. Defensive 50 plays on now. Goes long towards centre wing. Baird makes a lead for it. Punched away by Mills. Now foot race. Baird gets across there with Graham. Falls over the crucial stage. Goes towards Daniel Beck. He keeps his feet. Gets it away to Newell. Off a step. Goes towards half forward Davis. He stood his ground. Coming over the back and punching away was Backley. Close to the boundary line now. And Pickett and Miletto see it over. And we'll have a boundary throw in half forward flank on the outer side.
Another sort of thing, Laurie. Belmont Lions appear to be getting numbers at the contest.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, Eric. That's for sure. They certainly are. They're running sixes and sevens.
Ruck contest. Hands coming in there. Tough was Hanley. Through the middle was Davis. And rugby scrum trying to push it towards the 50-metre line for the Lions. The umpire will come in and ball it up again.
I think that's a Peter McBilly thing, though, Eric. He likes to be at the ball himself a lot of at the drop of the footy, and I think he coaches the team that way.
So ball up. Broughton. Graham. Neither get an effective tap through the middle. Hanley again. Now Adam Wells. Kick was smothered by Hands. And he's not going anywhere. Tackled by Wells. And the umpire will come in and ball it up once more. Still 55 metres out from the Belmont Lions goal. And umpire throws the ball in the air. Graham gets it away with a big tap, only as far as Miletto. Got a clearing kick back towards the centre. Mills attacks it, can't take the mark, but needs kicking in danger from Newell. And a free kick going to Ditchburn at half back for Bell Post Hill. Now he goes towards the centre, lead on by McDonald over his head. Now foot race getting back there, doubled him. Kick off the ground, probably had time to pick it up in the end. Boltesh dead. Got it away towards Newell and Sean Wells. Sean Wells over the top of it, played for a free kick, didn't get one. Now a clearing kick, Scotty Mills. Goes towards Brad Davis, close to the boundary line. Backley right next to him. Davis played for a free kick and he didn't get one either. Graham, he picks it up, kick around the corner towards half forward. Martin, he falls over the crucial stage, can't take it with him. McBilly tries to break free. He can't get the footy away either. Martin's handball back towards Miletto. Short little kick towards the boundary line. And can they keep it in, Pickett? Well, he did have, but then he walked out. And it will be a boundary throw in half forward flank on the outer side. We've been playing 3.5 minutes in the second term. Still no addition to the quarter time score.
I think he got helped out a bit there with a bit of body, but the ball comes back in. Half forward flank for Belmont Lions. Ball tapped down. Well, it was Harrison. Held without the footy. Play on to the umpire. Gee, it's pretty scrambly. Brad Davis. Great pick up. Bit of experience there. Little left foot toe poke. Gains 10 metres. And it's just outside the 50-metre arc for the Belmont Lions. It's out of bounds again. And the boundary umpire will take the ball. Plenty of room in the forward half for Belfast Hill. A lot of players around the football. Comes in. Graham. Big punch forward for the Belmont Lions. Picked up by Wells. Adam for the Belfast Hill side. Double them. Slides forward. Oh, he's pinged for holding the ball. I don't think the ball is even under him. However, the free kick has been paid. Wells, the advantage. Oh, good defensive work. Scotty Mills gets the ball toward the boundary. Buttons. Henry Button pretty hard after it, but the ball has reached the boundary ahead of him.
I think the message might have come from McNamara to tighten up a bit. Everybody seems to be a little bit closer to the opponent and certainly putting more pressure on the ball carrier.
So the ball comes in from the boundary. Mills attacks the footy, can't get clear. Very, very scrammed. Big pack of players over the football now. The umpire has the whistle on play and we'll put it in the air. There's players really throwing themselves in with no thought for their safety at the moment, Laurie, and I guess...
Well, the end results are, you go on, Eric, the next one's not ball, so...
True. So this time Harrison, kick along the ground, another kick off the ground by Doubledham, but only as far as Bakeley this time on half-back flank takes the chest mark for the Belmont Lions. Kicks the ball forward, as for Belfast Hill, but in the way there
Holtz
is Jake Holtz. Well, he's been called to play on for some reason, as the trailing umpire called that, so that was an interesting one. Davis dives forward, can't take the mark at half forward, comes turnover to bell post till. Nice couple of handballs, ends up in the arms of Martin Handley, kicks towards half forward. Scotty McDonald takes the chest mark, running with the flight of the footy. Now they'll need to run forward, the bell post till players, because most of them behind the ball, now into the full forward position. Comes to ground, Holtz tries to... Well, he tried to kick the ball off the ground in the goal square to give a point away. The ball didn't move.
Stuck in the mud.
So the umpire now has put a whistle on play in the 10-metre square to put the ball in the air. Belpost still in this second quarter, kicking to the northern end. Almost 6 minutes without a score to either team as the ball goes in the air once again. Rain starts to tumble down again as Boltech picks up the ball from the tap down there. Matt Furman for Belpost Hill picks the footy up, dodges one, dodges two, gets clear toward the boundary. A nice looking kick, and Scotty Mills, safety first, punches the ball through for a behind to the Belpost Hill side. So that is the first score of the second quarter. Belpost Hill now 5 behinds. They trail Belmont Lions 4-1-25. Raiders Bingo second quarter scoreboard, 6.5 minutes gone.
Scotty Mills has kicked in, found Hepworth in the left back pocket for the Belmont Lions. I don't know how long he'll be able to go. Not very long, because he kicked into the man on the mark, Hanley, but he picked it up again. A second effort towards half back might favour Hands. Wells goes up against him, falls to Dyer, got it in front of him. Now Ditchburn tries to break a tackle, gets it back to Wells. His handball towards Baird. Got a bit of time if he can pick it up. Now he does, and goes along with a right foot kick towards Scotty McDonald. Against him, Henry Button. Getting across there also is Dunlop, and they see it over the boundary line in the right forward pocket on this occasion. And Belpost still into attack. Will have a boundary throw in. About 40 metres around from the Belpost Hill goal.
Here comes, is that rain or snow?
That's just about rain, I think. Boundary throw in. Punched down, and a clearing kick by Scotty Mills, but only as far as half forward. And Ditchburn with the mark outside 50 goes long now, and over the back, play on the call, goes towards Connolly. His handball close to the boundary line, and in fact it was out, and it will be a throw in the right forward pocket for Belpost Hill. So a chance for their first goal of the afternoon. 5 behinds at this stage, and they trail by 20 points. Boundary throw in, Baird, Graham got it down, rove by Martin Handley, off hands towards Mills. He tries to kick it off the ground for the safety of a behind. Connolly's in there as well. Now pack develops about 5 metres out from goal. The umpire says play on, and it's held to the pack now, and we'll have a ball up. So look for the Belmont Lions to possibly punch this through for a rush behind, if they can, pretty close to the goal line, in between the goal and behind posts. Graham, Baird took it out of the ruck contest, lost the footy. Handley tried to kick it off the ground. Oh, rugby scrum, somebody put it through, please. Play on the call, goes towards Baird, he gets the kick away,
he's kicked the goal.
And has he kicked the goal? He has. So Anthony Baird has put the first on the board for Belpost Hill. And they go to 1-5-11. They trail the Belmont Lions 4-1-25. Raiders Bingo second quarter scoreboard, 9 minutes played.
There was certainly a bit like rugby there, wasn't it? Waiting for the try with the shoe went down and he just got enough gap to get through there. It was probably a little bit of not going to say poor defensive play of the Belmont Lions. I think Jason's call was probably right. I think punching through the point.
Well, I think they were trying pretty hard and couldn't get to the ball.
I think that was probably factual too, Eric.
Now in the middle, the ball goes up once again. Graham and Broughton, neither ruckman get a tap down. Kicked off the ground by Adam Wells, out wide to the wing. After the footy there is Newell, kicks it along the ground, gains 25 metres, first onto the ground there, Pickett, can't pick it up. And it's over the boundary line for a throw-in, ahead of Miletto and Pickett, as the ball has got to outer centre wing. Boundary umpire to put the ball in once again. Graham and Broughton. Broughton gets a tap down for the Belpost Hill side, picked up by Ditchburn, only able to handball it forward as he was tackled, and the ball is once again over the boundary line. I think the boundary umpire's going to earn their money today, Lost.
Yeah, I think so. They already have.
So boundary umpire now, still on centre wing. This time Graham at the back gets a tap forward. Player in hands is tackled immediately and not able to get anywhere with the football. So umpire will whistle play, and in 25 metres from the boundary, but still on centre wing, Broughton, tap forward. Nice pick up there for Belpo, still gets it to Scotty McDonald, but Henry Button dispossesses him. Handball forward, he's tripped, said the umpire. I think that the tackle
started up
and went down. So Button now, half-back flank, long kick for the Belmont Lions. Over the head there of Beck, down to the play a bit. Harrison, kick off the ground in the direction of Tommy Hall. He's pulled off the footy without having it. Brad Davis tries to pick it up. Hall tries to pick it up. It's in under the pack there. And the umpire will now whistle the play and come in and put the ball in the air. Certainly Tommy Hall doesn't appear to be handling the conditions, Laurie, to me.
Oh, they're not giving him much latitude either, Eric.
No,
But, you're probably right in what you're saying, but they swoop on every time it goes near him.
Well, he went without it on that occasion, suggested he got a kick in the hand, and he's still wringing his hand as Brad Davis takes the footy to the boundary line. So at about 60 metres from the goals for the Belmont Lions, the ball will be thrown in once again. Graham, the benefit of that throw in, gets it down to Harrison. Kick along the ground for the Belmont Lions. Belpo still player tackled with the footy, gets it out. Now it's very, very difficult for players to get out. It must be a bit boggy over on that side. The players don't seem to be moving all that well as the players now get up from the ground, give the ball to umpire Stevenson, and he will put the ball in the air again. Broughton is very strong. Kick off the ground for Belmont Lions. Heads towards Beck. Beck, and I said, oh, player held without the footy. No, said the umpire. That's, well, he's done well, Boltich, and he finally picked up by Julian Carr, hooked it around the body, only behind. So that's the first score in this quarter for the Belmont Lions. They go to 4-2-26. They lead Belpostal 1-5-11. Raiders bingo. Second quarter scoreboard, 12 minutes gone.
Doesn't go to ground much, Daniel Beck, does he?
No,
He's pretty good. Stands the ground and handballs it away.
No, he's a very good player.
Sean Simmons from fullback for Belpost Hill, out towards 50. Good kick. Wells, Sean, off hands at the back, pushes in the back or a hold to Sean Wells in that marking contest. So he'll take the free kick at defensive 50.
Wells might have got a knock in
Yeah,
that
Sean,
contest, I
Adam
think.
Wells did, yeah. Now the ball comes towards the middle. Scotty McDonald gets bumped off the footy, but his second effort was pretty good. Button over the top of it as well. Tries to break free. Lou McAuliffe steals the footy. Now it's in dispute. He's back there again. Davis there as well. Holtz over the top of it. Tapped out. Still in the middle of the ground. McVilly over the top of it as well. Sean Wells still there. Rugby scrum created again. Henry Button off the back. Holtz handball towards Doubleton. Breaks free in the middle and can run. Goes to the right foot kick towards centre half forward over the head of Nelson and Martin. Now it falls towards Aaron Newell. Kick off the ground. Soccer style towards Daniel Beck. He tried to handball it back towards Newell, but he missed the target. Now Tommy Hall comes in. Now Nelson, he's got Doubleton if he can pick it up. He's got Beck there as well. He handballs. Misses a target. Adam Wells in there. Now Hammond gets it away quickly. Fall. The footy only goes towards Rob Doubleton. Can handball it back to Harrison. Now he doesn't. Gives it to Carr. Julian Carr wheels around. Took a long time. Then he measures the pass towards Hands. He can't take the mark. Numbers with Belpost Hill. Wells tried to kick it away. Now Graham. He gets around one. Can't get around two though. McAuliffe. He got the tackle on him. Adam Wells, little toe poke. Needs some support. Overall gets it away towards Hanley. Martin, he goes towards the middle. Bowls over Scotty Mills. Great pick up, Scotty McDonald. Run down though by Holtz. Got a kick away. Might favour overall. Coming out also was Connolly. Tried to tap it on intelligently at centre half forward, but the ball comes back towards Doubleton. Breaks, in fact it's Holtz. Gives it away to Mills. Under pressure. Hot. Overall gives it away quickly. Belpost still with the numbers. Matty Furman, left foot kick. Might bounce okay. Runs in towards the 10-metre square. Connolly kicking off the ground. Does goal. For Belpost Hill, Simon Connolly kicks his first, the second for the Panthers, and they go to 2-5-17. They trail the Belmont Lions 4-2-26, and that's on the Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard. 14.5 minutes played.
Once the ball turned over at half-back, Laurie, Belmont Lions were always in trouble, weren't they?
Yeah, well, it was a case of Belpost Hill had all the numbers at the footy then, and look, I see him play only a few times at Furman. I think he's going to be a very, very good footballer. He knows where to go to get the kick, and you know, he's a little bit raw at the moment, but all indications that he's going to be some sort of a player, I think, in the future.
Yes, he's...
Well, he presents himself. He looks like he's a blower that wants to play football, and that's good to see in a youngster.
So the ball back in the middle with the umpire. Comes to ground. Neither ruckman really get a clear tap away. Now there's a whistle on play. Brad Davis had kicked the ball forward, but the free kick has gone to Martin Handley in and under there, goes to half forward. Mark not taken there by Adam Wells, but he recovers quickly, gets the ball back to full forward overall, running with the flight of the footy. Simon Connolly's on his own, picks the ball up. Chance to kick two in a minute, but he's missed it from 25 metres out. So
Probably rushed that a bit, Eric.
golden opportunity went begging there, I think, for them. 2 goals, 6-18, Belpost still. They trail Belmont Lions 4-2-26. Raiders bingo, second quarter scoreboard, 15 and a half minutes gone.
It's a funny game, isn't it? Peter McGilly had 11 kicks in the first quarter. He's had 1 in the second. It's not his fault. The Bulls not.
Do you count this one? He's kicking in. You don't count those now, do you?
No, I haven't counted any yet. No, you've pulled me up on that.
Peter McGilly kicks in. Goes very wide.
He wouldn't want that one counted anyway. Must have just been
Off hands. Touched. And out of bounds for a throw in. Belpost still under attack.
about 40 metres out from their goal.
Brad Davis coming off for a rest. Jared Corbett coming on for the Belmont Lions. Boundary throw in. Graham up against Baird. Pulls to the front of the pack. Harrison's there as well. Now pulls back towards Graham. Tried to get the handball free. Now Michael Harrison with a clearing kick. Good kick for touch too. And finds it 50 metres out for the Belpost Hill goal. We'll have a boundary throw in. So pretty big pack around the ruck contest here from the boundary throw in. Umpire throws it in. Baird and Graham. Graham gets it down. Corbett tapped it on. Foot race now. Getting across there. Dyer first. Slides with the footy towards the boundary line. And they can't keep it in the players. It'll be another boundary throw in half forward flank.
Laurie, for most of this quarter, Daniel Beck's been sitting out in front of us here. Would you suggest perhaps he should be where the footy is?
Yes, I would say the same thing about Tom Hall too. I let him have a run on the footy as well, Eric, and stretch Sean out. I'm just watching Sean there. He's doing a great job. He's watching for every step Hall he takes. He's putting one in front of him and... oh, who's this?
Jeez, there's an ugly bald head in front of us all of a sudden. Gee whiz, that was Colac, nice. Now a ball up at half forward for Belpost. Still Furman gets across there first from the ruck contest. Corbett, handball, bit slick there for Dulwinham. Corbett comes in again. The boundary has won the contest there, and we will have a boundary throw and still at half forward. Belpost still into attack. So thrown in, Broughton from the ruck contest. Ball falls to the side of the pack. Graham breaks free, measures the pass towards Harrison, takes the mark on the chest on centre wing. And Simmons stands the mark. Tom Hall must be somewhere else. He's running next to Harrison as he kicks the footy, goes towards centre wing. Now Nelson over the top of it. Also in there was Pickett, and the pack develops. Titchburn can't get it away. And we will have another ball up, this time on centre wing. 4-2-26, the Belmont Lions. Belpost still 2-6-18.
So the ball adjacent to our broadcast position. Broughton tried to hit backwards, double him over the top of the football, not getting the football out. Might have perhaps been a little fortunate on that occasion, but the umpire had a good view and has decided that he will put the ball in there once again. Nice tap down there by Harvey on the ground, picked up by Simmons, quick kick forward towards centre wing, attacking the football handily, taken by Dyer, fresh air shot, missed it completely. Button picks it up, tackle over the shoulder, comes back to Baltex, picks it up, handball out wide, looking for Corbett. Does a good job there in Nelson, but unfortunately, this player in Corbett and Pickett not able to pick the footy up and touched off the boot. It's out of bounds, even though it was, well, the field umpire's going to intervene. I'm just wondering where the suggestion came from that it was touched. Between the umpires, the ball was thrown in anyway. Harvey, tap forward, picked up by Furman, dropped by Furman, comes back onto it once again. It's in the pack there. Players are trying to push the footy out. Corbett calling for it. McAuliffe out of the pack. Handley takes the footy. Now he drops it. He's tackled. Ooh, great tackle over the boundary line with the football. So it might have been a little fortunate there. Made no attempt to get rid of the footy at all, but the ball out of bounds in front of our broadcast position. Broughton and Harvey. Tap comes down to Miletto. Picked up there by Corbett. By
Byron Pickett.
Byron Pickett. The free kick on the. It's been whistled for hands for Belmont Lions. So he kicks the ball forward. Nice looking control kick. Furman drops the mark. Comes to the back of the pack. It'll be interesting. Kick out along the ground by the big fellow in Hammond. The umpire who played it on the other side of the ground the first quarter not paying it on this occasion. So the ball thrown in once again. Broughton in front, takes the guard to the ball. Handball to Miletto, comes back to Broughton. He's on the ground, he can't go anywhere. Ball's pushed out, Wells can't control.
Whoops.
Now that was quite blatant in front of the umpire. And I think he's had a change of heart after perhaps the crowd in the first quarter might have satisfied him. Wasn't a good decision. The ball comes in half forward again. Comes down. Good work, Adam Wells. Just strength. Back toward the middle. Harvey runs at the footy. Picks it up. Kicks it back into the full forward.
Great
Mark.
mark.
Harrison leading Sean Simmons on that occasion. Put the body behind the footy, and that's how you take a with a mark, Laurie.
Yeah, certainly.
And gee whiz, very confident. Well, what's happened
What was
here?
that?
Touch play on.
No, not 15. You wouldn't want to believe it, would you? Well, they've done well. Tommy Hall's got the footy, but he's got Martin on the goal line. As has happened, the ball's come back. Boltech can't take the mark ahead of Furman. Does well. Ball comes out. McVilly can't pick it up. He finally does. Can't get a handball clear. Now he does. Corbett toe pokes it forward only as far as the boundary. Or a couple of players sliding very, very hard toward the fence. They're both okay. And the ball out of bounds once again. So pressing very hard at the moment, the Belmont Lions. It's a 21.5 minute mark of the second quarter. Ball comes down. Hammond does the ruck work. Ewan Hanley, I tell you what, he's kicked the ball and he might have damaged a calf muscle at this thigh muscle, perhaps. Whether it was a kick or a knock, but he's not moving too freely, certainly. And out of bounds on the full, as adjudicated by the umpires. So Simmons, deep in the back pocket for Belpost Hill, has got the free kick. Simmons now, well, he's kicked it to the big fellas. Oh, almost a great mark there by Matty Furman. Comes back to Newell, picks the footy up, hooks it around on the left. Good work for Belpost Hill in defence. Players can't pick the footy up. It's red hot in there. Finally, picked up there by Adam Wells. Second time, kicks it forward, but Newell takes the mark. They're so concerned now the umpire's not going to pay them that they're playing on perhaps quicker than they wanted to. But that was good. Newell, a very quick kick, and Julian Carr has taken the mark. Man on the mark, 35 metres from goal. In today's conditions, Laurie, it would be a huge kick.
Yes, it'll be a tough effort from there, I think. And I think the ground's got a little bit muddier too in the last 10 minutes, so the ball's obviously going to be a lot heavier.
So Carr taking his time. He's got a long way back, and will now move in. Take a while to get to where he should be kicking the footy. Kicked it from 40. It's a magnificent kick with a heavy ball, and I tell you what, touched right on the line. So a behind went through the middle, but only behind to the Belmont Lions. 4-3-27, they lead Belpost Hill 2-6-18. Raiders bingo, second quarter scoreboard, 23.5 minutes gone.
So Sean Simmons from fullback for the Panthers. Kick the ball back in from the southern end of the ground. And elects to play on. Gains 10 metres, goes long towards 50. Over the top, Belpost Hill with the numbers, but taking it the other way was Newell. Breaks free to Harvey, long kick towards the square. Nelson stands in the middle, tapped away by Backley. Comes back towards Corbett, little kick off the ground, toe poke towards Pickett. Martin uses the body, slides in, leaves the footy behind though. Pickett, he kicks it up in the air, play on the call. Harrison breaks free, gives it away to Harvey. His handball was terrible towards hand, set him up again. The little man kick over the shoulder, but Sean Simmons, stands his ground, can't take the mark though, drops it. The Panthers with the numbers. Julian Carr did very nicely, handballed it back to Harrison. He tried to kick it before he had it. Pack develops around him, the umpire will come in and ball it up in the forward pocket. So Sean Simmons would have given Dave McNamara a heart attack on the bench after dropping the mark in the goal square. Now ball up. Carr taps it away towards Tommy Hall. Breaks free. Tried to kick it away. Martin, he tapped it on. As far as Ditchburn, he tapped it as well towards Adam Wells. Kick off the ground towards 50. They break it away. Newell push behind the ball. Beck, he picks it up. Breaks free. Does beautifully. Daniel Beck kick over the head of a couple. Boltesh, he tries to pick it up as well. Tries to tap it on. Carr is there as well. Furman, he's over the top of it. It's about 20 metres out from the Belmont Lions goal over the shoulder. And the Panthers to take the free kick. And it will be Josh Backley with the free kick for Belpost Hill. He goes out wide, looking for Martin Handley over his head. Foot race now. Coming across Sean Wells. Harvey against him, close to the boundary line. Martin Handley, tackled by Newell. Reed into the ground, close to the boundary line. The umpire says play on the call. Lets it go. Adam Wells is there. He tries to break free as well. Does so somehow. Gets a right foot kick, but has kicked it into boundary road as well. Out of bounds on the full. Daniel Beck to take the resultant free kick. 4-3-27 the Belmont Lions. Belpost still 2-6-18. We've been playing 25.5 minutes in the second term. And
It's only one goal, 2 goals for the term. It's not going to be a long quarter.
And Daniel Beck will take the free kick at half forward on the outer side for the Belmont Lions. Pretty congested across half forward in front of him. Goes to the left foot kick towards 50. Miletto, stood there and went back to take the kick from the mark. And got pinged for holding the ball in the end. He dropped the mark and then laid over the top of it. So the free kick will go to Julian Carr for the Belmont Lions. Too far out to score. 55 out. Goes with a torpedo punt. Will drop short. Who's there? Nobody really. Boltesh falls to him at the back. Coming at him was Ditchburn. Did he get a high tackle? No. Play on, said the umpire. Pack develops. Ditchburn again. Kick off the ground. Harvey. McVilly threw it out towards Hands. Needs to pick it up. Can't do so. Doubled him does. Shows his experience. Then gets ridden in the back. Bartolo. Short little kick away. Back little lead in the race of the football. Picked it up in front of Hands under pressure. Kicked it out of bounds on the full.
Yeah. I think he saw it.
Free kick going to the Belmont
He was around
Lions.
the corner, wasn't he?
I think the crowd gave it.
Paul Hands will take the free kick for the Belmont Lions at half forward. Goes with a right foot kick. Big pack there. Anybody's ball. At the bottom of the pack was McVilly. Tried to tap it away quickly. Doubled him in there as well, fighting hard. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Still 35 metres out from the Belmont Lions goal. So ball up. Funny time for Broughton to be coming off the ground with a ruck contest is there. Carr got it down towards Handley. He got it away. Daniel Beck's there. Great mark. Plays on now. 50 out. Chips the ball towards Pickett. Holds the footy. Probably too far out to score still. 45 metres out. Goes along with a left foot kick towards the goal square. Carr holds his ground. Coming in there. Hall. Carr. Quick kick around the corner. And has missed through for one behind. I've got him down for 3 behinds, Julian Carr.
Correct.
So far. And they go to 4-4-28 Belmont Lions. Belpost Hill 2-6-18. Raiders bingo, second quarter scoreboard. 28 minutes played.
So Sean Simmons again to kick in for Belpost Hill. Decides to go to the outer side. Gets a pretty good kick away. In front there. Mark not taken by Sean Wells. Gets a handball down. The ball must be like a cake of soap. Finally, picked up by, it was, doesn't matter, Pickett, as the siren sounds. So it's half-time in the elimination final at St Albans, and the half-time score is Belpost Hill 2 goals 6-18, trail the Belmont Lions 4 goals 4-28.
3 behinds to the Belmont Lions in that second term. Belpost Hill kicked 2 goals 2. It's 10 points of difference at half-time. Peter McVilly has 3 goals for the Belmont Lions. Aaron Newell has 1, and the goals for Belpost Hill to Simon Connolly and to Anthony Baird at half-time. It's 10 points of difference. We'll take a break back with the second half action after this on 94.7 The Pulse, your home of local football.